Lane Kiffin is leaving his team just before the playoffs for, you guessed it, more money. Kiffin's new $13 million a year contract at LSU shows everything wrong with college sports. Four-time Emmy Award-winning sports journalist Michele Tafoya with us now, host of the Michele Tafoya podcast. You're the perfect guest for this. To me, what's not offensive is Lane Kiffin, because don't hate the player, hate the game. But in this case, hate the politicians who now have taxpayers subsidizing multi-million-dollar, multi-year guaranteed contracts for football coaches.
It's amazing when you leave a place like Ole Miss, you have a place like LSU saying, you know, whatever you were set to make there at the end, we'll pay for the buyout, we'll pay for all of this. But this goes to show you, this is a massive business. My concern is, does college football lose some of its luster when you continue to pay these coaches these amounts, and when now coaches and players can depart teams seemingly whenever they want? That's not necessarily true for players. That's a moving target. There is a calendar for that. But now we know it's true for college football coaches, that they can leave before their team is about to play, and likely in the college football playoffs, and go on to greener pastures. And this certainly is a greener pasture.
Yeah, I think what I find most offensive about this is this whole buyout thing. So college football buyouts, that means that if the university wants to fire you, for example, Brian Kelly was fired at LSU, taxpayers footed the bill for $54 million. Jimbo Fisher, Texas A&M, taxpayers, $76 million. Same with Gus Malzahn at Auburn, $21 million. Lane Kiffin, if he's fired, potential buyout, 80% of remaining $91 million contract. I would submit to you that the reason that the governors and these universities are willing to do this is because it's not their money, it's taxpayer money, which is the difference between college and pro sports. That if it's pro, who cares? That's a private enterprise. But college sports was supposed to be different, and now it's pro sports, but with taxpayer money.
Yeah, it is to a certain extent, though. Remember how much these programs bring into the universities. So there is that, and that's not all taxpayer funded. I mean, you've got people willing to buy season tickets and go through all of that. The television revenue is off the charts as this becomes more and more popular. And part of its popularity, by the way, is generated by a lot of these prop bets and the betting behind college sports. But I digress. You're right. I mean, it's incredible. It's kind of like when cities use taxpayer money to build new stadiums to get pro teams to come. Yeah. This is very similar.
Boy, I said you were the perfect guest for this. Not to mention, Louisiana has the highest poverty rate in America. Not sure if a winning LSU team fixes that. Michele, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.